We're flying at iFLY Seattle. I'm Megan Black. Evening Magazine starts now.
I'm Michael King on Mercer Island with the incredible shrinking woman. Here's what she used to look like. Wait till you see her now.
I'm John Long from SeaTac, and I dare Dever to lick the gum wall.
How much would you gamble on the chance of finding treasure?
150 now, I need 160.
We'll take you inside a Northwest storage auction.
It's like Christmas every day. You don't know what's going to be in there.
It's Evening Magazine for Tuesday, January 24th.
Hi everyone, welcome to Evening Magazine. Now, because of the State of the Union address, we are on at a special time tonight, so I thank you for joining us, and I do hope you're going to stick around. We are going to have so much fun. We're at iFLY Seattle in Tukwila tonight. Look at these guys. They are instructors here at this new indoor skydiving facility. They are flying effortlessly and having a whole lot of fun. Now tonight, I am going to step inside that wind tunnel and give it a whirl, so to speak. So stay with us and see if perhaps this is something you want to try. But first tonight, you just finished watching The Biggest Loser. I don't have to tell you what a great show it is. I love seeing people overcome their personal obstacles and lose all that weight. But you don't need TV cameras or someone barking at you to stay on goal. Just watch this Western Washington woman and her amazing weight loss story. Here's Michael King.
Watching her run past, you'd never know how far Debbie Heyer has come.
I didn't care. A lot of anxiety, gasping for air. I never felt worthy. I thought I was going to die because I just didn't see a way out.
Debbie says she was always a pudgy kid, but in her mid-teens, pudginess becomes obesity.
About the age 14, 15 is when they just started packing on, and it just never stopped.
She goes through high school and her 20s and 30s, the pounds piling up month by month.
You don't blend in. You want to. You want to be invisible.
In this picture, she's her heaviest, 360 pounds.
How was I okay with that?
Then 2 years ago, one of the meanest things anyone could ever say is the best thing that ever happened to Debbie.
To me, it triggered everything into motion.
Yeah.
And ultimately saved my life.
When I looked in the mirror,
She doesn't want to tell us who, just that someone important to her said that Debbie didn't have a life.
And at first it really hurt my feelings, and it made me sad, and then it made me mad, really mad.
The very next day, she wakes up still angry.
I got home and I went to bed mad, and I got up the next morning fire mad, and that was March 1st. Right on it.
She goes on her first diet ever, keeping track of everything she eats. Can we see in your fridge?
Sure.
All right. What do you got in there?
Well, I have a lot of yogurt, grapes, tons of vegetables.
So how does this look different than it did 2 years ago?
2 years ago, there'd be a pizza box in here, and there wouldn't be vegetables.
She starts to exercise every day without exception. Not running at first, but walking, then weightlifting, then yoga.
I started to believe in myself like you can't believe. It became not so much about being a thin person, it became being fit.
Mickey Mouse doesn't even recognize her on a recent visit. Debbie doesn't even recognize herself.
13 months into my transformation here that I looked down in the shower one day and there were my feet. I hadn't seen my feet in 25 years probably.
That was one of her goals, to see her feet again. It takes about 2 years to lose 235 pounds. So what do 235 pounds look like? Well, meet April and Andrea. Together they weigh 235. That's how much weight Debbie lost. So 2 gals from the King 5 sales department. That's what Debbie was essentially carrying around with her. Not anymore. She went from 360 to her current weight, 125.
These are my pants.
Wow.
Size 36. I actually fit in one leg. Can we show you?
Yeah. Here she is wearing those same pants.
Believe, because it is so possible. You have to believe in yourself. You have to think that you're worthy. You have to commit. You have to move. And you have to eat. I eat more now than I've ever eaten.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I eat the right foods.
A bomb dropped in Debbie's life recently when she got laid off after 18 years. It was the ultimate test for this reformed emotional eater.
And I remember sitting on the couch feeling sorry for myself. And I thought about food. And then I stopped myself and I was like, no. And I got dressed and I went to the gym.
Debbie just turned 43, but she feels like her life has just begun.
I always felt like I was on the outside looking in of life.
Yeah.
As far back as I can remember. And now, now I'm living it. I am living it.
Debbie credits her weight loss to Jenny Craig, and she says she still eats dessert every single day. She also has one tip. She says her weight really started to fly off, no pun intended, or maybe there was, when she started lifting weights. It's all that muscle mass. Well, still to come tonight, we are going to take flight. So come free fall with us a bit later in the show. Coming up next, Jim Dever did what at the Pike Place Market Gumwall? A dare Dever that will leave you squirming in your seat when we come back. Welcome back to Evening Magazine from iFLY in Seattle, which is located right here in Tukwila. Now I have my flight suit on and I'm just about ready to head into the wind tunnel and fly. I can't wait to do that. Well, you know, about 6 months ago, Jim Dever asked you to dare him to do just about anything. Well, tonight, the dare is so revolting, he almost didn't. Almost. Here's tonight's Dare Dever.
No one knows exactly how it started, but it grew like a bacterial infection.
Is this one of the places you wanted to visit when you came to Seattle?
No.
Post Alley's gum wall has been named one of the filthiest tourist sites on Earth.
That's pretty nasty.
Which makes this dare the deadliest I have ever faced.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
John Long of SeaTac dreamed up this challenge with a little help from his wife.
She just blurted it out, lick the gum wall.
That's right, lick the gum wall. So I've come here today to do just that.
Here's a good spot.
At least I know where that one came from.
It's just me
I'm glad I could help.
and my team.
Oh, yes, we can completely handle this.
Serve Pro of Renton, South and West Seattle specializes in tough cleanup jobs. The kind of stuff I don't even want to talk about here.
Being in the biohazard business, do you suppose this wall has some biohazards on
Oh,
it?
for sure, yeah.
What if somebody licked the wall?
I'll be disgusted.
The highly trained crew gets to work.
Yes, full biohazard suits.
Like somewhere in here, I would think.
They sterilize a portion of the wall
Do a good job, please.
using something called
It's called sporocidin.
Yeah, that.
Honestly, I've never had to direct a crew to do something like this before. So what kind of biohazards might be lurking in this wall?
I don't really want to think about it. I'm not really sure.
It is a noble service that you and your company are performing today.
Thank you very much. We're very proud to be here.
I think you missed a spot.
Finally, I'm out of time and out of excuses.
Is this something the typical viewer should try?
No, I wouldn't suggest that at all.
Just lick it!
Time to put my mouth where the, well,
Oh, it was terrible.
where the wall is.
Maybe I could wear one of these masks while I do it.
A little crazy.
Ready? God.
Another daunting task accomplished.
Yeah!
Another dare accepted.
This is not something I should be proud of. Why do I feel like I might be coming down with something? I want to thank my new friend John Long for making that dare. What a great guy Big John is. He not only makes the dare, he also can take a dare. Look at this. Oh! It's the taste of victory.
Taste it. Give me half that gum.
Thank you, John. I hope you're feeling well tomorrow. Megan, back to you.
That was repulsive. If you have a dare for Jim, you can send it to eveningtips@king5.com. Again, that email address is eveningtips@king5.com. Well, here is a dare that I am willing to do, and that is indoor skydiving. Here to help me do that is Emmett Buchanan. Emmett, thanks for helping me out.
You're very welcome.
What do I need to know?
So we have a brief introductory course that goes over pretty much everything you need to know.
Okay.
Main things are, legs out, legs in.
Okay.
And then balancing the body position with the arms.
Okay, and I understand relax with 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Definitely relax.
Relax a little.
Yeah.
Don't stiffen up. Okay, I am ready to do this.
Okay.
Let's go fly when we come back. Also, it's just like gambling, but you bid on vaults of other people's stuff. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm just about ready to take flight here at iFLY Seattle in Tukwila. Well, if you've ever bought a lottery ticket, then you know what it's like to dream about that big jackpot. Well, that's exactly what folks are doing when they bid on storage unit auctions. You'll never believe how much money they spend and how tense the bidding gets. Here's Kim Holcomb.
Hi Megan, yeah, believe it or not, storage units like this one have gone for $5 all the way up to almost $2,000. It all depends on how much someone is willing to gamble on what they think the value is inside.
Got 400 now, need 420. Got 420, need 440.
You know the saying, you get what you pay for? This crowd does. For better or worse.
It's like Christmas every day. You don't know what's going to be in there.
Let's go.
They come by the dozens like a bunch of urban prospectors.
How you doing?
Hoping that whatever's behind door number 4645 might just be a jackpot.
Wow, look at that.
Basically, place your money, see how your bet turned out.
Okay, right off the bat, let's go through some rules of engagement.
This is a storage vault auction at Hanson Brothers in Seattle. The owners of the lockers are so delinquent on their payments, they've forfeited the right to what's inside. And tonight, the mystery contents go on the auction block.
Sold.
We don't have any idea what's in those containers. We'll cut the locks about 15 minutes before the auction.
The potential buyers get a chance to peek inside. But there's a catch. They can't touch anything, and they're not allowed to linger.
It takes about probably less than a minute.
It's a thrill. It's a thrill. It's very exciting.
You know, you got to look, see what's in back. Helps to be tall.
And you base it on